Hello and welcome. Today we're doing another, well, I don't know what this is called. Someone recommended I should do this for another biome review, but it's not really a biome, it's just the sort of thing that happens. And it's also not something you can do in normal vanilla these days. But what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking at the FARLANDS. Now you should know what the FARLANDS are, and if you don't then you're kind of behind the times, but I'm going to explain it quickly anyway. It used to be before 1.8 pre-alpha or whatever release, if you went out far enough, you would come to this sort of place where everything starts breaking down and the terrain is all weird. And the reason for that, and this is probably completely incorrect, but this is what I kind of understand it is that apparently Java really doesn't understand numbers that big in the way that it's being used. So if you go out far enough, it'll just sort of break down and it'll start doing random stuff. Except for the random stuff is calculated still, so it just repeats itself. But the point is, it doesn't generate terrain correctly. Now, of course, they've long ago fixed this, so you can't go out that far, but through the use of a mod, which I'll have linked down in the description below, I'm able to now go out that far. So by using my commands to TP to, let's see, this far out, you can see the number down here below. That's how far you have to go. Then do 100, and then do a 1. That's TP out here, and eventually, hopefully, things will load in. Ah, they loaded in correctly. So if you go out here, you can see normal terrain here, but here is the FARLANDS, which is really cool. Now the FARLANDS is, like you can see, just random, all weird stuff, which is really, I don't know, it's really cool to look at. And there's not really much to them. Most of the time, they're just this the whole way through, but they are a lot of fun if you want to do like a sort of survival series out on them, or if you just want to have a look and explore them a bit. But they really aren't too interesting, to be honest. That's all about it for the FARLANDS. They are interesting and really cool to look at, but beyond that, there's not much more to say about it. Although the corner bits are kind of more interesting because they've got different generation and terrain and all that. So if you want to check out any part of it, I do recommend the corner bits because those are the more interesting ones. In fact, this kind of looks like the newest what is it, cave generation for 1.17 that they've been showing. That's kind of interesting with the pillars and all that. But anyway, that's about it for today's video. I'm not really doing too much for today's video because this is more about, hey, the FARLANDS can't get to any more, but with this mod you can. It's not really much more than that I want to do, but it's still really cool to have a quick look at. So thank you for watching, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I do think you should check out the FARLANDS because they're really fun to do builds in, and they're really fun to explore, and you can even do a whole survival series or whatever you want, survival world in the FARLANDS. All you have to do is TP there first. So they're a really cool challenge. But that's about it again for today's video. So leave a like if you want to, leave a comment, leave a, I don't know, a description. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but do what you want. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.